All right,
I'm about to
ladies
put
and
the stream on
gentlemen,
mute.
your boy is not a tech savvy dude, but we're gonna start the show. We're gonna let it do what it do. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 21, the recap show. We got our special guest. We got Towels, and you know my partner in crime, the best ever. So shout out to everybody. Let's get it going.
Let's get it. Appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, a little technical difficulties, bigger thing. So, all right, so season 21, man, ended. It was a crazy ending to the story. Charles, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's a crazy ending to the story, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Team Mafia. Team Mafia won the chip. They end up beating BG Slid. The thing was that I ain't got a lot. A couple people, including yourself, thinking you guys is gonna win the chip. I kind of hold out from not letting in the soups because I want my day ones to win the chip. So it kind of hurt me because I didn't see Destiny 5 in the final. VG, you know what I'm saying? I saw VG, but I wanted to see Destiny starting 5. People that been with me from the beginning. This man right here, Towels, he needs no introduction. This man has been a full-time all-star in the WWL. His resume is crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of hurt me that I didn't see you guys in the finals. I really was pushing for you, pushing for starting 5. Rico team. What's Rico team? St. Vincent, but he changed his name now. Even Rico, CMG Rico, guys that been with me for a minute. I want to see you guys win it. Because, like I said, if you could win it here, you could win it anywhere. And it was kind of disappointing. I feel like Towels, you my guy. I feel like you guys was not getting in the seat.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? You guys just, huh?
There's going to be some changes with me. I'm out here looking in free agency. I'm coming into this last season. I'm winning the chip, whoever I go and join.
Okay.
I'm done losing. I don't care about the achievements anymore. I don't care about what I do. I want to win as a team, bro. I'm sick of losing, and I'm done with it now.
I think, brother, wherever you go, you're gonna make something happen. You finally too. Let's give it up to him. He finally won Lock of the Year. I know a couple seasons. That's the next thing too. Couple seasons, you was like 2-3 points shy from not getting it. I know you had your teammates batting for you and stuff like that. Of you becoming Lock of the Year, but I can't just give it out like that. I had the same argument with Bauer. I say, yo, Bauer, listen to me. Lock of the Year is for people who gets them steals. Not only off-ball steals, is them the passing lane steals. Yes, part of the reason is locking people up, but we can't see every game you locking somebody up. It shows in the numbers with you stealing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we came out, me and my partner in crime over here, we came out with the Lock of the Year because yeah, you might be locking somebody up, but it doesn't show in your record. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't show in your box cards. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't show. Okay, he had 6 steals, 5 steals. So that's why we made sure. You know what? We gotta find a way to give the steals, the locks, they flowers.
Some awards,
so that's why we came with the Lock of the Year. Yeah, you might be locking somebody up, but we want to see the numbers. Okay, yo, he had 25 steals for the season. or he had 40 steals. In your case, you had 41 steals for this
Hey,
season.
man, second place wasn't even close. I wasn't gonna let it close this year.
Yeah,
I would make sure I got that award.
this year you had 41 steals. So with that, I had to give you your flowers and give you your lock of the year card, which you deserve. You not only, a lot of people don't know, you don't only bring it on the defensive side, you also bring it on the offensive. Anytime on your team, I look at your box score, you always averaging 21. You know what I'm saying? So you up there when it comes to locks, second ball handlers, you are up there. You are one of the greats in WWL history. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the greats. And this year you're gonna be named either lock of the year, not lock of the year, but top 5 locks in WWL. You definitely top 5 locks, hands down.
I appreciate that.
And I know the hard work you put in individually, but what happened this season with your team not locked in? And why are you a person who's a 4-time All-Star, about to be top? You're not even about to be. You are top 5 when it comes to locks or second ball handler in WWL League. Why would you want to go to the G League? And do you know what the G League is all about?
I do know what the G League is about, and what I want to do is I want to win. I want something that shows in my paycheck that, hey, I want a card lock of the year. Sure, that's cool. I want some cash, bro. I want something to show that I won money from this game. I haven't won a single playoff game in WWL ever. With all my single achievements, with the Dynasty 5, I've never won not one playoff game. And that hurts.
And why you think is that? Why you think? Is it the cat's not locked in? What is it? Because I know you locked in. Like, what's going on? What's going on? I think it's a combination.
You got guys who say they're going to commit to a time, and then an hour before the game, they're like, hey, I can't make it. Then we got to take a Fifi loss, or hey, we got to pick up this 8th man off the bench. And I know it's next man up, but we don't have that deep of a roster like that. We go into like IRLs when the 5's not starting. And we even had our starting 5 this entire 2K, which is insane to me. It just shows a lack of commitment.
Oh.
And you need BWL, one of the top leagues in all the 2K.
Okay. Yo, bro, appreciate it.
So,
it couldn't be the top league without you. Go ahead, bro.
So I got a question for you as well. I heard you say earlier when we started the program that you were making some changes within yourself. You're tired of what's name. Are you making some changes within your team that's currently, or are you branching out like you're open free agent?
Exactly what I did last year. The last season, I left Dynasty 5 to join Shaq the Myth and Born Prodigy, and we did make the semifinals that year, but there were some issues with that team that I had where we couldn't finish the season. But this year, I'm done with the Dynasty 5 for the rest of the WWL. I'm going to join another team, a proven winner, whether that be VGF, which I've had talks with Prodigy and Portable, or maybe another team. Maybe I'll join with a team that used to play here called the Pink Taco.
Okay.
Pink Taco, not bad. They're not bad.
No, they're great.
I don't know what they're doing outside of WWL, but when they was in here, they was a decent. They was a decent team. Oh, let me ask you a question. A man of your caliber, you know you can't play in the G League, right? The G League is for amateur players that's trying to home in on their skill. You're not an amateur player.
You let First Half J in the G League. That dude's a 2K pro. He plays this game for a living.
Who's that?
You let him in he's in the G League. He has the G League tag.
What's his name?
His name's First Half J. He's a 2K League pro.
Oh, we got to get him out of here.
Oh, we got to get him out of there. I didn't know he's a first-time pro.
Is he playing underneath? So, correct me if I'm wrong, Bounty. Probably got that little loophole somewhere where he probably never played in the WWL, so he has no stats.
Oh,
so it's like
that's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's people that this actually is a former competitor that was going for the actual 2K league, and now he putting it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to watch out for those.
What team he on?
I don't know. I can't see any of the G League channels, but he's the G League tag.
Yo, send me his Discord name. If he a former E-leaguer,
First FJ.
yeah, he can't play.
I don't know if he was a former E-Leaguer, but I know he competed for it. I know he's been a top tier team for a long time in all these elite.
Man.
Say it again, Towels?
He was before the Fame's point guard.
He was before the Fame's point guard.
Get the hell out of here. And he want to play in the G League. Listen, G League is only $600 though, bro. It's not even no big pot. It's not even a big pot yet. It's $600. Listen, well, if he win, kudos to him, because you know what? Once you win 2 times in the G League, you automatically go to the Pro League. No, it's no more coming back to the G League. So
no, but I hate to say this for whoever's listening. You should not be one to take advantage if you're a top tier type of player. One to come into a lower tier that we're trying to build up so you guys can have better competition just because you guys are money hungry. It should not be that way.
Yeah, that's bad.
It should not be that way. So we need to find him, pull him out.
Yeah, just, you give me his info later off the air.
We need to pull him out. And anybody else that was saying,
and let me know. You know what, Charles?
You see,
I got a job for you. That could be your job, you know. You let me know who's the soups. I'll pay you for that. I'll send you a little bread for that. You let me know who's the soups. That way they try to sneak in the G League, we could kick them out because of that. All right, that could be your job. You know, I'll give you a little money for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got so much hats, so much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I could make you an admin for that. Yo, you know what? Bounty, he can't play in the G League. His resume too long. He's not an amateur.
Yeah, I'm in like 10 leagues, so I could definitely let you know all the people who.
Yeah, that's gonna be your job for me. You let me know who's the soups, and we get him out. That's not fair.
So you choose to accept it.
That's if you choose to accept it. I'm saying I will pay you. I'll pay you for that. Send you a little Uber Eats money. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
So for the people who watching the stream, take this opportunity now to back off. If you are a top tier player, you don't need G League experience. Get out, bro. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, that's bad.
What are you trying to do?
That's bad. Thank you, though, Towels. I appreciate that. Another thing, too, though, Towels. Did you watch the championship game? Because
I did.
I want to get your input, because to me, Big World, VGF, boy, I don't know. VGF, I be shaking my head. Every time the one play lock, it looks like his team always have him on an island. Me and him talk after the game. I say, no way, BG. If I was playing on that team, I'll leave you stranded on that island by yourself. Not to take away nothing from Coach. Coach and Mafia, they was one of my top 4 picks for the season to win the chip. I had you. I had Bay World, VGF, Slid. I had Dynasty. I had 5, Elite 5. I had another team.
Probably 5. Probably 5-star.
No, I had them winning CMG Rico team, but then when I saw Rico didn't bring back that point guard from last year who won MVP, I said, nah, I can't go with Rico no more. But y'all 3 was definitely up there. Mafia, Dynasty 5, Starting 5, you guys was definitely up there. My thing was, what did you take from that? I saw a point guard not really getting his team involved. That's number one. I saw the center 3 or 4 times, and this was in the overtime game too. I saw 3 or 4 times. The center is underneath the rim, big bro. The center's underneath the rim, and he passed the ball out instead of take 2. Take what the defense give you. If it's 2, 3, 4 points, it's overtime. Take what the defense give you.
You gotta keep scoring.
You gotta keep scoring. He passed the ball out, try to give it to Prodigy, and shout out to Prodigy. I gotta give Prodigy his respect. I gotta give Prodigy his respect in the overtime game, because Prodigy tried his hardest to put that team on his back to score. Prodigy I think Prodigy scored like 8 buckets back to back. And the damn center, he throwing the ball out to him instead of taking the easy 2. Take the easy 2. VG did his best. VGF1 did his best. He made 2-on-1 stops individually by himself in that middle. They should have came out with the victory. So what did you see in that, Towels, in that playoff, in that championship game on Friday night? What did you see? Because
I saw pure dominance from Kochu Games. I mean, that guy is on a 6'2" build with little strength. That dude is just dominant. He's probably the best 5-out point guard I've seen this 2K. Really hard to guard. I would have probably given some sort of rotations defensively, thrown some in there for VGF. I think Unguardable did a great job, but I would have tried to throw some different looks at him because he was getting pretty much whatever he wanted, especially the back 2 games. They're a great team. He's got a good core around him. He's got players who can shoot the ball. They play great defense. They force turnovers. I think VGF, they tried to lift through Prodigy a little too much that last game. Even though he's a great player, one of the best shooting guards probably ever in WWL.
Yeah,
you gotta get teammates involved though.
Yeah, I feel like Coach didn't really get his team involved till late in that overtime game. That overtime game was the pivotal game for each team to win. I did not see Coach really using his team that much until late in that overtime game when he had no choice. What I don't like with a couple of cats, especially locks, I used to play lock. And let me tell you something. If your team don't have your back, everybody got to be locked in. And number one, once you see the point guard dancing, and the lock ain't telling them where to go, it's going to be a long night. And I did not see that from VGF. I didn't see him dictating to the point guard, yo, I want you to go here, not there. I want you to go here. All the good locks, you got to dictate to the point guard where you want to send them. I did not see that. As far as Coach, besides ISO Joe, is one of the best PGs I see, hands down, in the 5-out. But you cannot make a 5-out one person beat you. That's like James Harden on the Rockets. You cannot let James beat you by himself. And that's what that man did. That man had 33 points in a championship game. That should not happen. That should not happen in a championship game. I could see you with 15, 19, or maybe 21. But 33 points? Your defense is ass. Your defense is ass. No way. Not in a championship series. No way. That goes to anybody. No way. The best thing, and I see this a lot too with teams like VG, they right there. They just stuck on third. They could bring it home. But it been what, 3-4 seasons now? Prodigy, 3 seasons in, going to the finals. And nothing to show except for good accolades in the regular season. You guys need to sit down and play against 5-out teams. Figure out a scheme. Uncle Bonnie can't give you his scheme because I'm gonna have to see you guys one of these days in some of these other leagues. So I can't give you my scheme, but you guys need to sit down and go play against 5-out teams and figure out a scheme within. For your team. You know what I'm saying? But no way. I was highly disgusted when I saw this man, and not to take away from the MVP, because he is the MVP of the WWL League, but no way the MVP supposed to have 33 points in a thrilling overtime game like that. I'm sorry. Even though he did what he had to do and close the game. No way. Your defense is trash. What you say? What you gotta say, B?
Well, I agree with you 100% in the championship game. In the playoff game, I'm a firm believer in taking away the best weapons. Towers on the court, I can't let him go off in the corner do his thing. The point guards, I'm a firm believer that we have to make the others, whoever the others is, that's not used to score. It's that simple. If you're going to do anything, Um, give or take, but not him, not somebody else, not. It's just what you have to do. It's just the way it is. And then hopefully on the other end, you get those tops because he needs to get the other people involved because we taking away his best option. And he needs to get the other people involved. Hopefully by the time the other people catch some type of rhythm, you already have an impact on the game already. So it's already, it's already too late for him to what's saying. And then maybe you was saying because maybe, the others starting to catch a rhythm. Maybe they not look because usually the others is not as gifted on the offensive end to change whatever it is that they've been simplified to do. That's why Towers is so unique because he's not simplified in that corner.
Yeah.
Me in the corner is not simplified in the corner. Like I can score in the corner, I can score at PG. And now I can score at PG. You know what I'm saying? Where it used to be, I just used to be an assist person. But then I have my two guard always going off and I love people who can innovate offense. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can't just hone in on me. If I start to develop as that scoring with my assists at the same time, that balance, you can't just hone in on me because I'm going to see something. Now I'm hoping whoever I give the ball to can see something as well. That's what I think. Towels, you up? What you think?
So you guys brought up a perspective that I agree with, but I probably would have done something completely different as a lockdown. So against 5 out, I think everybody on the defense just has to be aware of exactly what you're going to do. If you one person mess up or doesn't know the rotate, you're giving up a wide open corner 3. You're leaving Kochu games wide open. So what I would have probably done is I would have told my whole team stay home. I would have played high, and I would have just lived with giving up 2s every now and then and taking some blocks at them. I would have not given up a single 3 that entire series. We would have played a really low-scoring game. We would have slowed it all the way down, and that would have won the game. But that's if my teammates did their job. But that's just my philosophy and what I probably would have done if I were VGF.
That makes sense too.
All right. Well, that's what I thought they was gonna do. I really thought they was gonna do that. Like I said, a championship game, you gotta have these defense out here. This game is about defense, a little bit of offense, but it's about defense and transition. If you could get going early, get stops, get some easy 2s, some transition 3s, cool. You're gonna get the momentum. You're gonna get the momentum of this game. A lot of people like, oh, this game don't got no momentum. This game got a lot of momentum. And when they play, like I said, that third game, because they both went 1-1 before the championship. That third game was a pivotal game for both teams. As soon as you see the difference, when Mafia won that second game in overtime, you saw the difference. You saw that they came out with more energy. They came out with like a ferocious, like, yo, we going
more fire,
we going
more energy, more
fight
fire.
These mother effers and send them home. That's the energy level they was on. And you could see the energy level that VGF was on. They was like, they heads was down because it was a hard-fought game. That overtime game was a hard-fought game. But you saw the energy level on the losing team side, and you saw the energy from the winning team side. Like, they came out that third game, yo, we gonna put them away early. They went on them boys. They brought out the belt and start whipping their 12 set. Once I saw that, I was like, man, it's gonna be over. It's over for VGF. They jumped on them like Indiana jumped on Cleveland yesterday. They smell blood.
Yeah, listening.
They smell blood.
Go ahead, Charles.
There was a lot of unlucky animations that they had to deal with in that last game, though, that got them down by so much. They did fight back. They never.
I said, Unguardable, he's in here. Unguardable say, easy said then done because turnovers, communication, and his play calling.
Definitely.
So who's play calling? You talking about the PG play calling? Or
I think
he talking about the PG play calling?
Coach Who Games play calling. He's a great player, bro. He makes it really hard to stick to a style, and
Yo,
execute
I ain't gonna lie, man. You gotta tell me his SIGs though. I seen a couple of his SIGs.
He,
Need some of that. I know you guys know what SIGs he got on.
so coach 2 games, yeah. He also said we couldn't score on a break because of 5 out.
But why? Because of the 5 out. I feel like
because the corners have to stay home, and if Money were to leave the corner early for a rebound, and the corner's wide open for a 3. It's pretty much then the unguardable who'd get the rebound, and then his pass accuracy, he's not going to be able to throw a 4-court 99 pass to the Prodigy, which slows
but
down.
unguardable. I'm not gonna lie. You did your thing. You did your thing defensively, but it was key moments in the game when your point guard or whoever couldn't go back shot the ball, and your center was in the middle for a wide open dunk. He could have a standing dunk. It wouldn't be wide open, but a slight contest standing dunk. He chose to throw the ball back out to the guards, or try to force a corner shot that wasn't there. He was targeting our defense, Bill Wise, and it made tough. Okay, they got 3 defenders.
So they eliminate.
Back.
So basically, okay. To correct me if I'm wrong, Towers. Correct me if I'm wrong, Towers. So basically, they was back on defense and everything. So now as he's coming up the court, because you can't throw the fast break. I guess I'm assuming I didn't get to watch the game like you did. Were they throwing turnovers because they was defending the fast break like that? Were they throwing turnovers?
No, I wouldn't say throwing turnovers, but it just caused them to slow the game down so much and just half court all game. And to really get momentum, you have to score in the break.
This is true.
Fast break dunks, you have to get some break points. You got to get the 2-guard going on a fast break.
Okay, that's true. But now this is when championship era is elite teams. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Elite teams now come to play. Now, where's your sets? Where's your set plays? This is where your set plays come in.
Once the game slows down.
Yes, once the game slows down, you see, okay, they stopping our momentum a little bit. Call a timeout. Run your sets. Every great team have they set. This is when your set plays come to play. This is now when your coaching come to play. As a GM, not to take nothing away from you because you did get GM of the year. This is now, where's your set play? Bring out the Rolodex. Let's play basketball. Where's your Twin Towers?
Okay, so he's definitely confirming that.
Where's your Reggie? Look, I got plays, bro. Ain't no way. If I call my set out and we just ain't hitting, then then we ain't hitting. But if I calling my sets out, yo, Rolling Thunder, Tornado, stuff like that, I'll call my sets out and we ain't scoring off of the sets. Now, 2 things: either 2K just effing us, we just asked for it. Ain't us. It ain't meant to be. But I didn't see no sets, no set calls, nothing.
I'm looking what he said. You know, he left the back end open 65% of the plays. So were you guys not giving it to him on those plays? Because you have to make the defense rotate regardless. We have this issue on a couple of guys that I used to play with. We used to leave rotates leave him because he struggled shooting. I know trust is a big factor, but if you want the defense to rotate, that guy either has to shoot or start knocking down. You have to, because they hone in on everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make that read. So I don't know if you guys were making that read or not. And then, of course, yes, it's all about executing. You guys that's a key thing, being able to execute these half-court plays down the court. That's very important too. So yeah, all phases of the game on offense have to be done, especially when you're trying to break the game open or when you're trying to come back. It's almost like you got to be damn near perfect. So I agree.
So, okay, once again.
So they had some half-court
offense.
So
he's saying that they left. So once again, because I went through the struggle too Saturday night. We playing a pickup code game. You know, I'm trying to play more codes and stuff like that because trying to get my team back on the floor and get everybody situated. It was one dude, he was trying out for my back end. And this one team, real cool, but they left them open. The kid should have had at least 15 points. 15 points that game. That's how wide open it is. So you gotta have the mentality as a shooter. Yo, if you miss 3 shots, cool, keep shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? Or give him something. Yo, send him on a cut. Get him going. Just get that rhythm going for him. If I see one of my guys struggling, all right, yo, go on a backdoor cut. Boom. You know what I'm saying? He just want to see the ball go in the hole some way or another. Because I'm not going to lie. After me as a point guard, if I shoot the ball 2-3 times, I'm wide open, and I know it's supposed to be green, guess what I'm doing? And you know what I'm going to do, baby. I'm going to put my head down, and I'm going to go get a bucket. Jimmy Butler style. I'm going to go get me a bucket. Until they stop me, call plays, and get a bucket. I didn't see that from the guards. I didn't see none of them putting their head down and go get a bucket. You know what they was doing? They was relying on the midi. Go, fade, to the free throw line, or whatever, and try and shoot a midi. Like I said, the only person I saw really putting their head down was Prodigy to go get a bucket. Everybody else, the point guard ain't going, you got to get the rest of your team going. If you don't get the rest of your team going, it's going to be a long damn night. It's going to be a long damn night.
Your take, Towers, what you think?
He said he didn't read the plays fast enough.
You know who played back end for you on Guardable? I got a back end ready, bro.
Who was that? Money? Money played back end or
No,
Money played with center.
I don't know who their
it was
back end was.
Champ?
No, it wasn't Javi.
It wasn't him? Trust me,
Yeah, I don't.
something different. Okay, I'm hope so, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried my best, BG. I tried. I love you guys,
bro,
man. I love you. Nah, they don't know how much I got love for them. Like Towels. I got love for Towels.
I get it.
I got love for VG. I got love for.
I'm trying to forget the love.
I got love for.
I'm trying to get Towels. Towels, what you mean by what you said? I got a back end ready for you. What you do you care to elaborate?
I'm just saying, bro. If he DMs me and we work something out, maybe I'm on their team next year. I don't know, bro.
But I mean, VG going back to the 1? VG going back to a 1. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Towels at the lock or the back. And VG back at
But Towels is showing you that he's versatile. He can go and perform at a high level. So if you could plug in where you missing at,
he said we gonna talk.
He's saying plug me in.
He gonna talk.
He said we gonna talk.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
You can't,
this might be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This might be crazy. Hear it here. The MVP, the 2-time MVP, BGF at the 1, Prodigy at the 2, Towels at the 3. And Towels is plenty times too. Towels should have been MVP, but he got beat it out because of a couple numbers. Same thing with Prodigy. You got 3 formal and top 3 formidable MVP guards at the 1 to the 3. Is a recipe for a championship.
So, Towels, let me ask you a question. Hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
If you was to join VG, what would your lineup be, or whatever? What would your ideal lineup be? You would think you would want to put out there along with you inserted.
I would trust whatever Unguardable will put on the court. Whenever he asked me to play, bro, I would come and hoop.
Okay.
I think he knows how to roster construct. He's been there before. I would trust his judgment completely.
Okay.
Now hear what I just gave y'all. I just gave y'all the gem. 3 y'all. 1, 2, 3. All you need is get that dog. All you need to do is get a dog at back end, because a lot of people don't understand. You have to have a dog at back end. Back end, you have to have that anchor. If you don't have that anchor, your team is going to crash.
So here's this comment to rebuttal, Bounty. You hear Tower saying you need to fill a back end spot, because I think he's saying it because maybe that 1, 2, and 3 is pretty strong, and he can make up that difference in the back end, and it's even stronger. Now you got that 60%, 65% of leaving that back end open. That's field. That's field now.
I could put the point guard for VG is not bad. He's not bad, but he definitely need to work on more game management. But yo, Towers at the 4, I'd be crazy. Tower at the 4, VG at the 3,
better.
Prodigy at the 2.
What more better?
And
what more better
PQ,
to work on
what's his
game
name?
management
PQ?
when you have weapons around
What's
you?
the point guard named PQ? At the 1? Yeah. Bad look. Not a bad look. Listen, man.
What better way to?
I'm rooting for y'all, man. I'm rooting for y'all. I want to see my day ones post the trophy, man. Y'all been with me too long, all of y'all. And I want to see y'all. There is no way this man's supposed to be walking outside, walking through the door, coming in here and taking y'all trophy. Prodigy is like the Charles Barkley of the damn WWL. 3 times at the finals, Charles. Ain't win nothing. Come on, BG, you right behind him too. This is his second appearance. Don't think I'm gonna forget about you. This is your second appearance, bro. Come on now. You got one more season. And you know, once June hit, Bonnie going on his vacation come July and August. You won't see me back to September. I got one more shot. A shot, man. Ain't no way this man supposed to be walking out with your title. Hold on, we got Coach in here. Appreciate the love, Coach. You know, I give you love, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I give you love. I definitely knew your team was gonna win the chip. I thought my boys put in some. Bust your head open. But shout out to you guys, man. I love like I said, I love everybody. Yo, man, without you guys, it wouldn't be no WWL, man. And we going to season 22. Hopefully the pot would be better. I really wanted to give something for the runners up. You know how we normally do it over here now. We like to give the runners up something. This season the pot was kind of dry. It was $800, but you guys did wager on the side though to make it $1,000. So I appreciate y'all with that, man. They did a little extra wager amongst themselves. So Coach ended up winning $800 from us and $200 off a wager. So pot combined was $1,000. So good luck. Appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, coming into the new season, hopefully you guys could win. I know Rico's on a rebuild. Rico need a PG too over there. Change his name. He ain't rolling with St. Vincent no more. Who else? Pink Taco. If Pink Taco want to make a return, we'd love to see Pink Taco. We'd love to see a lot of you cats come back for the last season. The last lap, I call it. This is gonna be the last lap for me. I'm gonna do maybe I'm gonna do one more G League. That's another next thing too.
Season.
Tomorrow starts the first ever G League season here at the WWL. Yes. And also big things. Summertime. We're gonna kick off in July. After 4th of July is gonna be the Cup, the best of the best, and this is with my league and 4 other leagues gonna be involved in best of the best. Let me pull that up real quick, guys. Sorry, I might take away from your picture. Best of the best flyer. Flyer. Oh damn! I get out. pull out the best. Ooh. All right, so this is the best of the best. So we got URG, we got the 2K Ballers League, and MHPA. Okay, us four, we come together. We'll be giving out a $15,000 prize. We are in the works of bringing in 2 more leagues. We're gonna be sponsoring you guys. Okay, so basically, whoever win the championship for my league, I'm gonna sponsor you guys. All I want back, if you win the chip, you give me back my $80 in entry fee. Okay, that's all I'm looking back for return. All right, so it's gonna be couple teams I got eyes on that I want to play in the represent my league in the best of the best, and we gonna start July, ladies and gentlemen. July we gonna start. It's gonna be like a World Cup format. So the rest of you leagues out there, don't copy my style. Because I got a couple people copying my bounties, ain't even doing it right. I don't want to say no name. Like I said, I'm a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the champs. Here's the trophy, how the trophy look. New WWL trophy. I would like everybody, when they play in the finals, have this championship trophy in the middle of the court. Also, we got new pictures of conferences. Shout out to everybody with that. Let me get a damn picture. Okay, we got the new pictures, the Wild Wild West conference, and we got the Beasts of the East. Right? And shout out to the person that did my
Beasts
logo.
Of the East, I like that.
Who shout out to my logo guy. All right, no graphics. Shout out to him, man. He does my graphic works for me. Shout out to also all my staff. I ain't even got a lot of people on my staff, but shout out to my staff members, the best ever, Birdman, A-Dog, all these guys that have been with me. Also, he did this. We got playoff logos too. Should be popping up on PlayStation under APX Glock. That's the playoffs. And we got the finals also. All right. All of this gonna be on the floor when it's final time and playoff time. Okay. And shout out to everybody, man, who made the list of field leaders and block leaders and stuff like that. All right. So check it out. Also check out the MVP card. Here he go himself, the coach on Team Mafia.
I got a question for Towels, just to pick his brain hypothetically.
You got Towels? Hold on. Towels. Look, Towels
Is he here?
card. Yep.
Look at Towels there. Yeah. Lock of the year, man.
Lock of the year. Okay, shout out to him. Shout out to the GM, BG. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you don't get these cards nowhere else over here. See this? This is G Money 84, winning Defensive Player of the Year. Shout out to him. He had 154 rebounds, and he was third in blocks with 8. Shout out to you. All right, let me get back to you guys now.
So Charles, question: now that you see the World Cup in that's happening in July, just to plug in the hypothetical idea of you, what 4 teams you would like to represent if you was the commissioner of WWL to represent you in that cup?
Good question.
So you get to pick 4 teams from the WWL.
4 teams. What teams would you pick?
You got a lot of options. I think you got some great teams. I hear that Black Market's making its comeback in the next week or so. So I don't know if they would want to represent a league or not. But they have a new constructed roster that they're bringing on. I would definitely bring teams, though, that have stayed loyal to you and haven't left between seasons or gotten out or dipped out early. I would reward the teams that have stayed with you all throughout.
Like that.
I like that. I like that, Towels. I like that.
Plug in that brain. And Bounty, what about this? I don't want to toot his on. He just won his first championship. Coach, do you think he's good enough to represent
Coach,
as a young, fresh face? Yeah, because
I think he got if he win one more,
if he win one more,
the
if
coach
he win one more.
to represent. Definitely, BG is definitely. Hopefully, you'll be on the team too to represent my league. House. Also, I would have put Rico. I would have put St. Vincent squad on there, but St. Vincent, like I said, is on it. I definitely will put Black Market on. Definitely will put Before the Fame on there because, to be honest with you, Kingsworld wanted to play. He was gonna throw a bag at me. He was gonna throw a bag at me to play, and I said, "Yo, King, I got no more room, bro."
King World is no longer on Before the Fame.
He's done.
He's Black Market Center now.
Get the hell out of here!
So serious.
Kingsworld is not on Before the Fame.
Nah, he's on Black.
He's plugged in. They coming
Damn,
back.
no, King. Like all these
new
guys doing
faces
the
and new
KD,
places.
bro. Nah, just to
Black
beat.
Market's got a squad now, bro. They got an absolute squad now.
Are they coming out with a Black Market too, or they just?
Now Kingsworld's coming out with Black Market for the rest of the 2K.
No, I'm saying is it like a Black Market 2 or he just strictly Black Market? It's like a Black Market 2 team or something?
I just know he's going to join them. It's going to be Joe. It's going to be Bullet Passers coming back, and then the usual Swag and.
So what happened with Chuck?
I think Chalk doesn't play anymore.
Oh, man.
Chalk's retired.
Yo, you know what, Charles? I like this episode. Might gonna have to be the new info guy.
The new
Like,
the new Shams,
yeah.
the new Shams.
Yo, you gonna be the new?
So many leagues. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm in so many leagues. I know it all.
Yo, you gonna be the Shams of WWL?
The new 2K insider for WWL. You know, stuff like that.
That's gonna be your joint. You're gonna be the insider. You're gonna keep us in the loop.
Inside. I'm gonna keep people out the G League. That'll be my job.
You're definitely keeping get that list out and send it to me.
Well, you could definitely work hand in hand with APX Glock because he's am I right? He's commissioned. He's the one that's running.
Him, Birdman is gonna be the co-commissioners of that too.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna give you the admin role. And yeah, you start cracking down and start kicking people out who you know is a top tier. All right, and give me the names too, so I'll let them know. Listen, you can't play in here. Been in Before the Fame and all that. Come on, gotta give these other teams a chance to win the money, bro. Not fair. Yeah, we trying to be fair. If you want to be, you should be in the pros. You don't have no business in that. But man, that's some news though. I thought Kingsworld in them. So now I definitely got to look for a fourth team because this was gonna be my representation right here. Definitely was gonna be Black Market.
Yes,
it was definitely Before the Fame. Definitely VG, and I was gonna say Coach and them if they win the next one. But things happen. Man, that's some news, man. You hit me with a lot of news today. I ain't gonna lie.
So one last question before I don't know where we at in Taos. What do you think about the future of WWL as a whole? Because I know we're, silver tier, gold tier, or something like that. But
we
what
bronze,
do you think?
But we supposed to be at least silver or gold by now.
Yeah,
I'm talking to the 2K guy, and since the 2K league no longer exists, he kind of say, you know what, him doing this list is gonna be meaningless for him. But I'm like, yo, it's not meaningless for the community. Like, you're doing it for the community. You're not doing it for yourself, really. You know what I'm saying? It's people still plugged in the community like that likes to see the list put out. So I'm going to be trying to talk to some heads in the community and see if they could work on a new list to come out. We already know, like, people like them dudes on the other side who I don't like. from Staten Island. We know they up there in their own little world. And we should be at least a tier 2 league. You know what I'm saying? We should be at least silver. I'm still working on being gold, and there's still a lot that I ain't put out there yet. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, with the G League coming in, we got the Pro League now. Now I can start bringing back some more of my incentives, some more of my bounties. Like I said, I see other people doing my bounties, and they not doing it how they supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, be your own innovator. You know what I'm saying? Make your own concepts, because that's what gonna make you unique. You know what I'm saying? You don't bite off of other people's style blatantly. You know what I'm saying? Come up with your own design. You know what I'm saying? Like the bounties, everybody know that's bounty killer thing. That's mine. No league was doing that except for me. All right? Come out with your own thing. Figure out your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the kid. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, to be great in this 2K community and be on top in the league, you got to come out with your own niche. Then I got another league fighting the crap off of me. You know what I'm saying? And he got some people in here participating in the G League. So let's see. You know what I'm saying? I got my ears on the street. Let's see what happens. I know he definitely coming in here to see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? When you on top of the world, like Bounty Killer 45, please say the 45, you're gonna have people come in and see what's in the sauce. But I'm not gonna get the sauce out. You're gonna have to pay me for it. Okay? But like I said, I'm not going nowhere no time soon. And my goal, and if y'all listening, my goal is to get to 800 people on the Twitter, formerly known as X right now, Twitter. All right, I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter, but it's X now. But please, let's get to 800 followers. All right, formerly known as Twitter. Let's get the X to 800 followers. All right, when we get to 800 followers, I have a surprise for everybody at 8 when we get to 800. All right, we're gonna spin something off, and we're gonna send something to somebody Cash App. All right, but this is for the faithful followers. I know who my faithful followers are. This is gonna be for the faithful followers. Once I get to 800, send y'all something. I already know 2K26. I hit a couple people off. I hit a couple GMs off with some gift cards. We got some more gift cards coming. 2K26. We're gonna be giving some gift cards out. I got you, Tiles. I got a couple more people that I didn't give 2K25. So y'all on my list. I got you coming. All right, Uncle Bonnie will be hitting y'all off with something for 2K26. All right, and I just like to say, man, appreciate everybody in this community, in this WWL community, man. Growing. We still got a lot to accomplish. My old ass, his old ass, we still got a lot to accomplish, man. I'm not computer savvy, but we're gonna make some things happen. All right. Anybody's a computer tech, holler at me. We're gonna upgrade the recap show. We're gonna get it going. You know what I'm saying? We want more. We want more guest appearances. I know a lot of you PlayStation people, because how Tao's talking to me right now, he's talking through the Xbox app. So but he's showing his face on his webcam from the Discord. Yo, download the app. Come join me, PlayStation. Welcome. Come on over. I would like to talk shit to all of y'all, especially Prodigy. Prodigy, you're lucky, you damn kids. You're lucky. I told you put them kids to the side. You're lucky. Because I really want to talk shit to Prodigy.
Yeah, he ducked us today.
Yeah, he does. Because you know we ain't going to do shit on Mother's Day. My wife would kill me if I can't put the stream up. You crazy? I didn't even go play ball with my boy over there yesterday.
Best ever wanted to do it yesterday.
Yeah, he wanted to do it yesterday, but hell no. You crazy? My wife would kill. And I was under quarantine.
I ain't gotta worry about that.
I was under quarantine too. that whole last week. I caught the Viv again, man. I wasn't really.
I've been waiting for this man to do the show for a couple of days
he
now.
Did.
The time that I couldn't do it, that I had to change. I'm like, well, I got to change now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he did. But man, this was a great show. We haven't had a guest like this for a while. And I appreciate you.
So wait a minute,
Towels.
bro. You ain't let Towels answer my question.
Okay,
bro.
Go ahead. My bad.
You just ran off with it.
My bad. Go ahead, Towels.
What was the question?
What do you think? So far? What is your thoughts about the WWE lead and what you think? Some suggestion ideas going forward that could probably help the brand grow.
Man, I've grown up in this league, bro. This is my first ever league. I got to see all your lowest point. I got to see us at the highest point. I got to see us keep climbing up and up each year and just becoming more of a well-known league year after year. And I think something that could really help is getting a TikTok page out there. There's a lot of kids on TikTok looking for leagues. It's probably the place where kids under like 18, 21 are spending most of their time on social media. Twitter, you just got the old heads. You probably want to try to expand the community even more to get more reach, get more people, more money in your pocket, just to help the league out and make it a better place for yourselves and the community.
I got a TikTok page. I just got to throw some more videos out. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. I have the ESPN channel. I didn't see nobody put up no clips of their games this season. I always put it out there. Put your clips out in the ESPN channel, the WWL ESPN channel. I will go download your clips and get a video going like I did for the promo video that we have circling the community right now. I need you guys. That's the only way I could be great. So for you guys, that's why I tell y'all, listen, you think I like finding y'all? I don't like finding y'all. I only doing it now because we 22. We about to be 22 seasons in. I shouldn't have to tell you guys. Now this is not you, because I know you follow the rules. This is other people. Put the logo on the court. Put the conference logo on the court. The more people see on your stream the logos, the more people gonna be intrigued. Like, yo, what is this league? You know what I'm saying? Who you playing? That's why I told y'all in your title, make sure you put WWL League, who you playing, how much the pot is. You can't man, what's the word? Keep it low key, because we want everybody to have the experience you guys is having. You know what I'm saying? I know this is one of the best league out there. Like I said, I done a couple people beating me in numbers with Discord, but I know once you come in this league, you go to other bullcrap leagues, you're coming back. We treat you with class. We make sure we talk to you one-on-one. If it's a problem, I make sure, because this is what I'm paying Birdman for. Birdman to contact you. If Birdman is underneath us doing a kitchen sink or doing a chimney or something, I'll hit you up. But that's Birdman's job, is to deal with all the fees and stuff like that. I do everything else. He take care of everything. We try to make sure you guys don't feel like y'all just hand your money out. I know certain leagues, you got to do an application process fee and all this bullshit. Ain't none of that here at the WWL League. Don't do that shit here. You send your money, that's it. We don't try to leech off of people. I don't like that. I hate that. I make sure, and you could testify to that. If anybody want their money back, I send it to you right away. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. This league been built off of hard-earned back people that work. I would never leech off of people that have to break their back to put the money in a pot and run. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, I'll soon take the mask off once I reach a certain level of followers. But for now, I gotta be the Cape Crusader of this community and clean shit up. This community's dirty. A lot of mother efforts is on our steroids. I'm talking about plugged in. Gonna clean shit up. That's why over here, I try to make sure each and every one of you guys play fair. You know what I'm saying? Really show your talent here in the WWL. But I appreciate you guys. You know how much I appreciate you guys. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, like Towels, all you guys, I want to be here. I want to be here. I'm not gonna lie. And we got the TikTok. I just need you guys to throw more highlights. Put your highlights in the WW. Long as it's WWL, long as the logos in the video and the conference logos, I will put your video up. I'll make a collage and we'll have another video out there. You know what I'm saying? But I need you, just like how you need me. I need you guys. Like I said, I appreciate you. Like I said, how long you been out with us, Charles?
I've been here longer than a year now, like almost a year and a half.
Yeah. So, and you what? 4 times? You're a 4-time All-Star, about to be a 5-time All-Star. Check his resume out. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is click on the Discord, check his resume out. You're a baller, man. And I just want to say thank you for showing up. I know you thought I was trying to dodge you, but Bonnie Killer don't dodge nobody. Don't me.
I'm glad.
It's just the timing.
It was a fun recap show for sure.
And I hope to see you on the next one. If Prodigy don't come in, I hope you come, fill in. We talk about what's going on, what's transpiring. This is gonna be my new Insta Towels, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a 1. Also, let them know where they can find you at, Towels. Make sure you give them your social. Let them know where they can find you on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, everything. Let them know where they can find you at.
Man, my TikTok's my gym stuff. They're not following that, but Towels X on Twitch. I stream most of my games, all league games, WWO games. Got my face cam on, and we'll be grinding this season, bro. I'm winning the chip, whatever team I'm with. I'm winning the chip this year.
Yo, send your link, because I want to follow your page. I don't think I follow your page. I'm going to follow your page. Send your link out. Also, bro, let them know where they could catch you at.
Oh, well, you could catch me on Twitch, AP the Best Ever on Twitch. YouTube page is still coming. I got to get my young boys to hook me up with that so I can go on live. Or I could just pay for the extra membership and all that stuff. But usually right now, also you can follow my teammates, APX Glock on Twitch. He also has a TikTok, same game tag. So you can see us. And we always streaming every day, whether we hooping and running and stuff like that. Good vibes. We got a good crew, man. We looking to come in strong into the next league next year as well, or the next time it was saying we got eliminated for the first round. A couple of games we lost, but we getting back, putting the original squad together, and getting back to our semifinals ways and looking to be better.
Oh, look at who's in the chat, bro.
Who's that?
The Duck himself.
Prodigy is in the chat.
He said. He said F Mafia. Listen, bro. You can't say F Mafia, Charles. Y'all need to call you Charles Barkley of the WWL League. Well, hopefully you got one more shot. But definitely, you guys, if y'all come together, I would love y'all to represent. I would love for y'all to represent us this summer in the Cup. All right? Look out for the Cup League. Like I said, there's a lot of us coming together. We're going to be doing big things. WWL is doing big things. All I do, baby, I'm a trendsetter. All I do is I make things happen.
Listen, stop throwing out the F bombs and everything. We keep losing and all that stuff. Stop throwing out the F bombs.
Well, you can throw the F bombs on the stream, but in the Discord, the bot, the bot gonna go crazy. Bot gonna go crazy. But man, Prodigy, hopefully next time we could get you on the show. Be you, me, Towels, and the big bro, man. We could chill and have some laugh, man. But it been good. My Knicks is about to play, and I gotta watch them play. This is a pivotal game for us.
Go New York, go!
Stop that! Why are you doing that? Dude, keep your Miami behind over there. Dude, stop doing that.
What's the problem, bro?
You do not root for You do not root for the Knicks. You know that. Do not do that.
All right, this is what I gotta go through, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we ended on the stream. In God I trust. In God I trust. God going to turn all my enemies to dust. Bounty Killer, verse 45. He said it 40. Peace. We out.